Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a review of the Chao Phraya White Orchid cruise in Bangkok. You can get tickets on Klook for around $30-ish Australian. I've put the link in the description box below. The cruise today starts in Asiatique, a major outdoor shopping area, and it goes through major attractions like Icon Siam, Wat Kalaya, Wat Arong, Wat Pho, and the Grand Palace. And it will return back to Asiatique. It also comes with a buffet served on each deck of the ship. You can choose between two starting times, twilight or dinner, and two different starting locations, Icon Siam or Asiatique. We chose Asiatique, the riverfront. Our Grab dropped us off in the car park entrance here. Once you arrive, try and look for this red sign that says Cruise Ticket Booth. Follow the sign. Walk for about 100 meters, go past the money exchange box. Find the giant red sign that says Cruise Ticket Point. The White Orchid ticket people are right under the sign. You show them your online booking and they'll hand you your ticket and two stickers. Stick the sticker on your clothing. We spent some time walking around the market as we still had an hour to spare before boarding. The market was pretty interesting. It's a little bit more higher end than regular street markets. There's not really aircon, so it's a little bit hot, but there are fans in most shops. The prices are a bit higher than what you get on the street. The quality is about the same, but there's a huge variety of stuff. There's also pretty nice boutique shops and just small vendors, not many big shops. There's a good selection of restaurants and food and drinks, and a lot of good resting areas. A lot of interesting knickknacks, souvenirs that you can kind of get in other markets as well, so it's not necessary to buy here. There's also bathrooms that are clean and well maintained and easy to find. And once the time was up, we went to the pier. The pier was really nice to walk around in. You can see the city. Make your way to Pier 2, which is where we were boarding, and there are people holding signs. They take photos for each group as well before you board, and they create a photo out of that for you to buy. It was really hot that day, so we were both sweating a lot. The lines were a bit chaotic. There wasn't anyone kind of organizing the line, but in retrospect, you didn't actually need to line up because the seats were assigned anyway. There are 3 decks, 2 are air-conditioned and indoors, and the top deck is not air-conditioned and it's completely not covered. Just want to say the tickets are randomly assigned, so you don't actually get to choose which deck you're on, but you can email them and ask for a higher level deck or whichever deck you want. Each level has its own buffet, and I think each level has its own performer. We had a live singer, but I saw on the website that they had traditional Thai dancing on the lower levels as well. If you want to stay in the air-conditioned deck, I would recommend level 2 because it looked a lot nicer and because of the higher vantage point, had a nicer view of the river and the scenery as well. We managed to get the top deck because I emailed them in advance. There was a risk of raining, but if you can avoid the rain, then I would definitely recommend the top deck because you get a nice breeze and a really nice view of everything. It was hot, but I think once the boat starts going, it's not too bad. Here's a quick preview of the food. A good selection of Asian, some pastas and chips, fried rice, curries, some desserts, very colorful looking desserts, and 2 different selection of seafood, prawns and clams, and a lot of salad, 2 different soups. Try this drink. It's like Starburst in a cup.
How deep is your love? How deep is your...
We were able to get food before the boat started moving, so I went and got a selection of everything to try. It didn't seem like enough food for everyone, but actually the waiters were topping it up as people were finishing them, so there's no worry about quantity. Alright, here comes the detailed food review.
너무 살찐 것 같지 않아? 그냥 그 야식이 안 먹거든. 거의 폭식하더만.
味나요?
우리 안 먹었다. 거의 텐트 천막이잖아.
Fried noodles.
그래서 이게
Fried fish is really good. Let's try the soup. Mushroom. The mushroom. This is yum. Penang curry chicken. Love it. Chicken, I think 3 out of 10. It's pretty dry. Fried fish, give it a 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Tofu, nothing special. Maybe a 3 as well. The toast, I think it's done pretty well, like in terms of the texture and the level of cookedness. But the flavor's a bit bland, like, so maybe 3.5. I wouldn't go there. The fried noodles, I give it like 4 out of 5, because I really like fried noodles. So. Oh, the chicken drumstick, Penang curry, I think it's Penang curry, Wisdom curry, whatever. That one's pretty good. Give it a 4. I think for a cruise buffet, it's like better than I expected, but not blowing me away. The soup, I give it like 4.5 out of 5. It's really good. What's this building? That's pretty cool. So even though there's no aircon on the top deck, the wind blows when you're going past through the river. So as we're going at a pretty leisurely speed, like the wind's blowing and it's pretty nice. So it's not actually very hot at all. So I think top deck's the way to go. You can request it to the operator, but it's kind of a hit and miss. Maybe the earlier you book, the more likely they'll give it to you. Refill of my preferred. The fried fish, curry chicken, and the noodles with a larb salad. Try larb salad. It's chicken. It's okay. It's not super strong. A little bit spicy. Probably wouldn't get it again. Maybe like 3.5. They also offer a birthday cake for anyone whose birthday it is. It's my mom's birthday. So, 还可以吗？
我觉得还可以，不是很甜。
Okay, that's a compliment. Not too sweet. I dropped it. 它太滑了，我要一个跳舞。
还可以。
Yeah, it's not very sweet. The icing is a bit old. Like, it doesn't taste like high quality animal based icing. I don't think it's okay. It's quite dry. It's just like a cheap birthday cake. But it's the sentiment that matters. Maybe this one looks really sweet. Coconut. Just a sponge cake. It's pretty good. It tastes very similar. Orange. It all tastes very. This is three. Orange, pink, whatever color one. Tastes pretty much the same. Can't compare. Also, the singer, the performer sings in 3 languages: Korean, Chinese, Japanese. I haven't heard any English, so it's very multi-talented.
미양 나왔다.
The blue one's also panda. It's very jelly-like. This one's also jelly-like, but this one's a little bit more dense. Like not as jelly-like. This one's very jelly-like. Panda, coconut, 3 different, very similar sponge cakes. Yeah, maybe a 3. Old people really get into it.
Overall, I would recommend the Bangkok White Orchard cruise as it's got pretty good service. Having had experienced the top deck, I would say it's not too hard. If you can avoid the rain, then definitely go for the top deck. The food was okay, better than I expected, but it's not amazing. Like, you wouldn't pay just to go to the buffet. The cleanliness was on point. The cruise itself took maybe around an hour. I think if you have nothing else to do, or if you have a spare afternoon or night, it's good to try out a cruise. You get dinner, you get some entertainment, and you get to see Bangkok. My mom wanted to eat durian, so we went to this highly rated Wisdom Internationl Buffet in Siam Paragon. It's on level 4, the highest level, and it's in the corner right there. The decor is traditional with a modern touch, and there's 4 different packages you can choose from. You have to pay an extra 300 baht to get unlimited durian per person, and we picked the platinum package, which costs around 65 Australian dollars per person, including the durian. Since she only just wanted to eat the durian, we didn't really go for the higher packages. But looking at the platinum package, it included cuisines from China, Thai, Japanese, Western, and a dessert menu and a special menu. And there was a decent amount of stuff in each section. I think the platinum is enough if you're not looking for very, very special food. There's not a lot in the Chinese section, at least not to us, but we did enjoy the Japanese section. There was a lot of sushis and sashimi and interesting things to try. And my mom went really ham on the durian. I think the food overall was not bad. Actually, it was pretty good quality. Most of the Japanese ones were pretty good. I did not particularly like some of the seafood ones, and I didn't really try most of the carb food like noodles and pizza and whatnot because I didn't want to fill my stomach too quickly. I would recommend. I think the quality was above average. The meat tasted pretty fresh and they were not overcooked. They were quite nicely medium done. The sushi was very good. I liked most of them. The flavors were also quite good. They were not overly strong in one area. Like none was too salty or too sweet. They were perfectly in balance. Some of the seafood was cold, but I don't really like seafood anyway. And they had free drinks, like not alcohol but soft drinks and Thai tea and whatnot in the other counter, so you can get that yourself. The durian, mom said, was very high quality and she thoroughly enjoyed that. The raw stuff tasted fresh and not I didn't taste any fishy or bad smells, and the dessert was really good. I really enjoyed the dessert. The durian ice cream was excellent. I don't usually eat durian, but even I liked it, and the desserts were huge, so order of caution.